Hi, beautiful Sagittarius. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Sagittarius, this is your general reading starting today on the 13th of January. And I've set the time frame to somewhere mid-January to mid-February. Wow, that was fast. I didn't even have time to shuffle and get into my groove. Wow, money and gratitude. That's all you need. I just want to finish saying the time frame is about a month from now, and today's quite the extraordinary date because we have 13, which is the divine feminine. It's transformation, transition. It's death leading to life, and we also had the new moon yesterday. So there's a lot of newness, new energy around this date. So this is an overall energy for the upcoming month. We're gonna go deeper into each deck and then see what else is coming out there for you. But the overall energy is really, really beautiful. So if we start with this gratitude card, which has turned into my Pisces card. So maybe there's a Pisces influence somewhere, or you're dealing with the Pisces somehow. It's such a, I'm gonna really have a close up here because it's such a beautiful card. There's so many things happening. We have these gorgeous sunflowers in the hair, just talking about happiness and beauty. And then we have this seashell in her ear, which is like really putting your ear to the ground and paying attention right now. Listen to your intuition. We have this, I see this as a chariot, like in her hands. We have like this fireball. This is almost like you're holding the sun in your hand. So again, speaking about a lot of happiness, a lot of forward movement coming in here with the, you see this gentleman in the carriage back here and then the horses in front here. So it's like we move forward now. There's a beautiful action-oriented energy here. And then we have these, if you listen to me before, you know that peacocks and unicorns, don't ask why, long story short, unicorns are indicating that a soulmate connection is around the corner, or you just have entered into this soulmate connection. This is such beautiful, those little feathers there indicates that. And then we have beautiful children there playing on the beach. We have the fish, we have a lot of seashells, so a lot of listening, a lot of paying attention. And she's actually sitting inside of this huge shell. So there's a lot about your intuition and paying attention to what signs are being given to you at this moment. She can also be a he, obviously, because it's not gender specific. And you saw that on the bottom. Gratitude. Be grateful for all you have. And then we have this money card. So maybe a lot of money is coming in. Find a way to abundance. And I can just say there, because there I see this relationship, this gorgeous relationship. They seem very, very loving towards each other. I see him like holding her hand, leading her forward. It's like, I got you. It's safe to walk here. Something like that. And I get the overall feel here is like a peacock feather. This whole thing here feels a little bit peacock to me. Like just a feather there, just a color in itself. And then we have a lot of butterflies, which speaks about huge transformation right now for you. We have two wolves, two beautiful wolves, which could mean a lot of things. We have one that is a little bit darker or like more of the shadow side, and one that is a little bit brighter or more like towards the light side. It can also represent like a mirroring effect. It can talk about like your shadow side and your light side, but also silver and gold is what I'm getting. And then we have the moon in the back there. We just talked about the new moon. Instruments, music, also crown. She has like this whole freaking castle on her head. And to me, when something is like a lot is happening on top of somebody's head, it's just talking about the crown for me. Like how you're opening up the crown right now, really being in alignment with the universe. So let's see more specific what's going to come out. That's the overall energy here. Really, really cool. Usually at the end of the reading and even at the extended, it's like so interesting because it's like we have touched on everything that has actually come out in those cards. So, all the decks that I'm using are listed down below in the description box if you're interested. This new deck, though, I will talk about, is from Colette and Reid. I got it from one of my sisters for Christmas, and I absolutely adore it. I have other decks of hers from before, but wow, I haven't used this card yet at all. So I'm still learning. I'm learning as I go with this deck. You just sort of have to get in there. And since it's not a tarot reading, I only use these cards to get my own intuition going. I don't have sort of learned them, if that makes sense. But I've never, ever before gotten so inspired to read out of the book and actually say exactly what it says from the book. So this is very... Maybe that's why I love it so much, because the deck seems to be very in alignment with what I am trying to convey to you guys. Okay, this first card out is Here and Now. We'll leave the past, and we're not in the future. We're here and now, and the doors are opening. And I see the door, like the doors are opening, and yet there's like a... we're going to see what that is about, but there's like another door that is shut behind it. It can also mean that the doors open, and it's not just one door that's going to open, it's just more and more doors always that's going to continue to open, or whether this is like a door that opened and yet there's like a blockage behind it. So we're going to see what that is about. I see this as you sitting on top of this egg and just having a lot of love around you. We have number 32, which indicates a great opportunity for change here for you. And because we have those numbers adding up to number 5, and 5 for me is all about opportunity for change. So number 3 is, number 3 is passion, creativity, joy, fun, celebration. We have number 2, which is conversation and communication in relationships, and then adding those up, we have a number 5. So we're not too much in the past, we're not too much in the future. This is inspiration saying be here now. Be here now. We're going to clarify it and see what that is all about. And then we have this beautiful 42, chop wood. Hello. It does not want, there you go. I'm being brought back like to the olden days. It's like, do you see how these doors are open here, but they don't have, I see this as, okay, and behind those doors, even though this seems to be leaning towards something, that is like an open, there, I just see light here. It's so interesting because this card with the doors here, their doors are opening, but there's like a door behind it. There's blockage behind it. But here, the doors are open, and it's just white light here. Even though it's very thick, I feel like it's like thick white light. And I get like, if we just go back to do it the old ways, like in the olden days, it's like to not, I don't know the word for that in English, konstla. Like don't make such a, you don't have to make it into... If you say this, oh man, I'm sorry for not getting the words out. If you say this thing 3 times in this particular order, and then if you stand on your head, and then if you go into this meditation and you follow these exact, like you need to open up your energy centers in this specific order, then the doors will open. No, it won't. It's too much trouble. It's too much effort. It's too much like fight in there. If you sort of go back to just not sweeping it under the rug, but it's almost like, yeah, it'll work out. I'm gonna just continue to do my chores. I'm gonna continue to just be who I am and just continue with my life. And as I do, almost not noticing, as I do, the doors will open. And there won't be any blockage behind it. It's like, okay, so if we just go back to the simple life, or a simple, I don't mean simple life in the sense that take away anything from your life. I just feel like if you don't overdo it too much, if you just simplify it after hours, what I'm trying to say, if you simplify things, the doors will open. We simplify things and the doors will open. 42 there indicates, so 4 is all about your heart center, and 2 again there is conversation and communication in relationships. Adding those up, we have a number 6. So there's a beautiful process here from 5 to 6. And 6 is the connection in with your inner being, with your higher self. 6 is also the number around love. Love is where we're stepping into if we have that connection with our inner being. So let's clarify this here and now, please. We will. Ace and leap of faith. Okay. I feel like they very much are like belonging together here. 32 and then 42 is also like 10 in between. So I never usually get that, but there's like a 10-year thing in between. If that makes sense to anybody, there's a 10-year thing in between. The 32 to the 42 could be an age difference. It could be that's how long it took, like from starting this dream to now starting to see the finalizing of it. There's something with a 10 period in between there. 2010, 2011 until 2020 or 2021, something like that. It can even be 2012 to 2022. Play with that, however that fits in your life. We have a leap of faith and Ace of Ariel, and Ace is just, it's new beginnings, it's fresh new energy, it's a really, really high vibration. Ace is the highest number, you can say, around any situation, the highest energy around any situation. We have Ariel, which is talking about the love, and I feel like this, in this instance, because it's a situation that we're talking about, the love represents your connection with your inner being rather than a romantic partnerships. But usually if Ariel comes out, it's talking, and it's pink, it's talking about a romantic partnership. But for right now, I feel like this is just talking, it's describing that there's a really beautiful situation in your life that's starting to come to fruition. And again, there's a lot of money here. On the bottom it says, it's your lucky day, new resources of money, time, or support, a change in job or promotion. So I feel like there's a very new, you're sitting like, it's like, okay, you're not quite in your past, but you're not quite in your future just yet. You haven't fully left. I wouldn't be surprised if the in between worlds card would come out, because you haven't fully left the past and you are not fully into the future or the things that you're planning for. We're never in our past and we're never in our future. We're always here now. When people say, oh, I live so much in the past. No, you don't. You keep repeating, you keep creating your past from your now power. But that's a huge difference. So, but this indicates that there's something that has closed. Something was open and something has closed, or you want to open something and you don't really get to it. And if you sort of stay here and now and take a little bit of a leap of faith, we have a leap of faith here. I feel like these are very intertwined, very together here because of that door. It's like a situation where you're going to start to see, for a lot of you guys, there's going to be some real monies coming in. So you probably have really asked for money, bluntly asked for money, bluntly meaning in a gorgeous way. And I talked a tiny bit about this to Scorpio, that instead of saying, please, universe, give me this, to sort of claim it, to sort of, instead of have the feeling of that you're placing an order with the universe, please, universe, give me this, you're actually demanding. Because the minute that you have, and that's a good thing, I mean, the minute you have a wish, the minute you feel like you want, in this instance, more money, you not only, like, you don't ask for it for the universe, where the universe goes, okay, I'm going to think about that one, and we're going to see how you're doing, and then we're going to give it to you, depending on your vibration. The fact that you are asking for money means that the money has already been created by you. Since there's no, we have an illusion of separation, but there is no, sorry, there's somebody really playing outside with their car because we have a lot of snow here now. So they are thinking it's a lot of fun to spin around. Probably hear them still. And yeah, it's not like, I lost my thread there a bit. It's not like you're you don't have to feel like you should do something or you should behave in a certain way or you should blah 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 blah. There's no separation. So the second you have a wish and it's not anything that's separated from anything, it means the money is yours. And then you might think, well, the door is closed here, and how do I freaking get it to open? By not thinking that it's first and foremost, by not thinking that it's so hard to open it, by not thinking that there's a separation, just feel into the feeling of, I already have it. And then I was going to say a really bad word, and then some nice meaning, not so well understanding person will say, so where is it? So why isn't it here yet? You can't ask that question. The minute you start to ask, why isn't it here yet? Or where is it? You're in separation. You're in the illusion of the separation, and it still won't be here. So the more you practice this, it's already here. Here, now. We're just going to skip and in between here. Here, now. The money is here now. We actually had this. We had this money, and on the bottom it says, find a way to abundance. And abundance in this instance is money that we're talking about. Abundance can mean so many things. You can be abundant of love. You can be abundant. Abundant is just a volume of it. So, but there's a lot of abundance around you. We feel like we're stepping in, like, be grateful for what you have. That sort of makes sense also more now. Be grateful for all you have. If you pay attention and being grateful for all that you already have, let's play with this, because it's like you can play with it, and you can be grateful for all that you have, that you actually have physically, third dimensionally, what you already have. A lot of people get that one. Yeah, of course, I can be grateful for my kids. I can be grateful for the money that I do have. I can be grateful for my health, whatever that is. But you can also be grateful for what you have in your dreams. And I don't mean like, yeah, in your dreams. I mean, you can be grateful for all the money that you already have, that you have already asked for. And the minute you do that, you're going to start to see evidence of it coming in. So this is the highest possible energy in any situation. So you are in good vibes here. You're in a good place to start to make that happen. And a leap of faith. We have his number 0 there. It talks about full circle. Something has come full circle. So it's like, it's time. It's time. It's time to enjoy what you've created for yourself, meaning what you asked for that is already here. Here now. Believe in yourself, listen to your heart, and do what gives you joy. That's like the magical formula to actually bring in whatever it is that you want. Believe in yourself and your capacity of creating. Listen to your heart, follow your intuition. We had a strong connection in with the universe there. We saw the crown on the first card coming out. And do what gives you joy, meaning if you just follow a path where you feel like you're in constant inspiration, constant joy, constant happiness, and getting away from irritation, frustration, a little bit of disappointment perhaps, and almost a little bit of fear and worry that stuff is not going to come to you as you want. Believe in yourself and do what really makes you. You don't have to laugh your ass off in order to get into the flow. You just can't be worried at the same time. You can just feel content. You can feel at ease. You can feel peaceful. If you take 10 breaths, I promise you're going to get more into alignment with that flow. So there's a dog here also talking about loyalty, friendship, trustworthiness, unconditional love. A loyal friend that you have around you right now that probably could help. If you reach out a hand, or that you see like a little guide. It can also be a spirit, an actual spirit animal that is with you at this time that really is guiding you and sort of. I got the same feeling here with the. There's somebody guiding somebody. There's someone is saying something to somebody, and that's the clearest message. Right here. So you see that man there is like they really are tending to this person. She's like leaning on him, and I see him as like he's just very carefully like leading her forward. Like here's the path. Here's where you go. And I almost see this dog as somebody. This guy here, he looks very confident with his shirt open and everything. I forgot to button up here today. I see this dog as like walking behind him, so it's almost like the dog is there to, if he goes like, yeah, I feel confident, but no, I don't know. The dog is there to say, yeah, you can do it. It's like he's there almost to block your way to go back. So there could be somebody in your life, or you could just feel the pull right now. You could feel the like grabbing hold of you, leading, almost like that inner voice or inner pulse or inner guidance is just leading you towards something. Or it can be a spirit animal that's leading you. It can be an actual person on the outside that is there to help you right now, to guide you in the right direction, or several people that are guiding you in the right direction. We see butterflies here, which speaks about transformation. So you're shifting. It seems like you're a little bit reluctantly, what is that? Nej, inte ofrivilligt. Reluctant. Motstridigt. Like a little bit of struggle, like you're fighting a tiny bit against it. Like, what do you mean? Should it just be easy? I don't know. I think I want to fight a bit. Just a tiny bit. Yeah, new energy here. Very high vibing energy. Something has come full circle. You need a little faith here to just moving forward now and trust that whatever you ask for is coming in. And why? Because you said so. And because you're holding it in that energy, you're holding it in that space. I know it's like almost like a full-time job in the very beginning. You try to go from, I just want more money, or I just want whatever this is for you. It's money that's coming out clearest here today, but whatever that is for you that you want to see more of in your life, or want to feel more of in your life, it can be within yourself. It can be like on a very spiritual path. It can be a feeling you want to attain. It doesn't have to be money. It can be a relationship that you're looking for, a home, whatever this is. Connecting with your soul tribe, whatever you want. Whatever that is for you, to instead of saying like having the feeling that is missing, or you want that, to just watch where that vibration shifts from going to you feel like you have it, even though you don't have it yet. You just feel like you have it. You feel like I've asked for it and it's freaking here. I can't see anybody right now because if they ask me, I'm going to be out of that energy straight away. So maybe keep to yourself for a bit and just don't talk to people about it. And then just continue to practice that, because you're going to fall out of that wheel and fall into as soon as you're going to buy something, you're going to fall into, I don't have enough of what I want. Right? Okay. What else for Sagittarius here is going on? So there's a little bit lacking confidence here. And Sagittarius, usually that's not you. Usually that's not you. It's usually you're very self-confident, and if you're not, you're almost like always faking it till you're making it. If a person from the outside would watch you, they would never for a million years think that you had low confidence in anything, because I'm not saying that you're putting up a front. Maybe you are sometimes putting up a front, but it's like at most times you still have so much confidence, and you're still, Sagittarius is such an organized or like planned, structured structured energy. If we're just generalizing Sagittarius, it's just a structured energy. And so whether you talk a lot or you're really quiet, it doesn't matter. You come across as a really confident person. So this little bit of a lackful confidence here, it's sort of out of character a bit. So there might be something, you're switching into something bigger. We're changing gears here altogether. That has made you sort of, oh, can I pull it off? Like, this is the next level. Can I really pull this off? You can, though. And this giraffe has just been following me around for the past, like, 2 or 3 days, I would say. And some crows here. I've had a lot of crows outside my window again, and I haven't seen these birds for quite some time. We have the community card here, which I love because it just means that you go from that solitude, you go from that feeling like you're going to have to create everything yourself. Nobody else really understands or knows what you're getting at. And for some reason, I want to use the word, which is so fitting in the money situation, by the flip of a coin. Yeah, so I want to use that expression. By the flip of a coin, your soul tribe is here. Your spirit animal is here, and you really understand that they are. The crows, like the crows for me, come with great messages. The crow usually shows up for me when there's like breadcrumb, like little step by step, like one thing leading to the next, leading to the next, leading to the next. Not seeing the full result just yet, but there's like little breadcrumbs that is summoning up for you to get you to the result that you want. And I love how it's community, how it's like a soul tribe feeling here. We have a number 8, so it's super strong energy. It's super strong. That's like strength, it's power, it's endless possibilities, it's the infinity sign, it's good karma returns. Whatever you sent out is now coming back. So whatever you asked for is now here. Whatever you asked for is now here. Hey, now here. Here now here. It's now here. Just print that to your head and just repeat it over and over. It's now here. It's here now. Now here. It's so above, so below, so in heaven, so on earth. So it means that you're bringing down, like you're bringing in. It's a manifestational number. And we have the crow up here. We have a couple of leaves that almost like from a distance, it looks like just more birds flying around. And then there's this giraffe meeting this little baby. I love how this looks like. So this bigger giraffe has like they have outgrown their house. The house is barely hanging on. The house is barely hanging on, and the little one is like, Mom or Dad, like you don't fit in that house anymore. I know, little one. That's my giraffe voice. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. So the older giraffe says, I know it doesn't fit anymore. And it's like the child in you, like the childlike behavior in you, or the innocent child, like it's like so clear, like Mom or Dad, you don't fit in that house anymore. No, I know. So maybe we should move. Like the simplest thing. It's like they want to bring you back to simplicity. And if the house doesn't fit anymore, just get a bigger one. And if you just don't follow up that if you don't follow up that sentence, just get a bigger one with, I'm trying. Don't you think that I'm trying? Don't you think that if I had the money, I would get a bit? Do you see that I don't fit here? I can't even stand up straight, or I would break the ceiling. There's so many messages in that. Oh my God. So hold on. If you just don't continue that sentence with saying, I can't, don't you think it would be here by now if I would have the means to it? If you just follow that childlike, or that child that's saying, Mom, Dad, brother, whatever, like whoever this is, it doesn't fit you anymore. We should get a bigger one. Yes, we should. Just hang around in those words. Yes, we should. Yes, we can. And don't start to argue that you cannot, but actually go into the it's here now and go into that energy. I just want to say, if you, and the message here with if you stand up straight, the ceiling would break. There's something about you not fully extending your energy to the full capacity that you have. You're playing it a little bit small, Sagittarius, in whatever situation you're in. You're playing it a little bit small. You're playing it a little bit safe because you think that if you stand up tall, giraffe tall, you will break something, or you won't be understood, or you won't, like, the house will break. Maybe the family home, the quiet home life will break. Guys, I'm going to actually end it there. It was a very, very loaded and message here within fewer cards here today. If you feel like this is your reading, I'm going to continue in the extended. You're so welcome to come there. Then the link to that is in the description box down below. If not, thank you so much for watching. And Sagittarius, I hope to see you back soon. Take care, guys. Bye.